So I really think what you're going to see sometime before the end of this decade is a huge deflationary crash, and then countries will print their way right into hyperinflation, because what will happen is they'll print and nothing will happen. And they'll print and nothing will happen. Because as they print, people are still scared and they'll save that currency and they won't spend it. And they keep on printing, and in my book I wrote that, you know, like the U.S. government could do helicopter drops. They could refund all the tax that you've ever paid in your entire lifetime. Eventually there will come a time where people say, you know what, I've got enough saved up for retirement and I really deserve a new car, or I really deserve a new big screen TV. And when people start getting comfortable and that currency comes out into circulation and velocity picks up, you can have a hyperinflation without having to have the countries print their currencies into oblivion. And so how does this affect you, and what can you do about it? This is where the opportunity comes, I believe. I believe in a currency crisis, the people that are, there's going to be a wealth transfer. And for every 1,000 people that don't get prepared, the one person that does get prepared is going to reap rewards at a ratio of 1,000 to 1. There's going to be a wealth loss for the people that aren't prepared, and a wealth gain for the people that are prepared, and that it's just a transfer. There's going to be no currency necessarily changing hands, but what you're going to see is the value of currency plummet and the value of precious metals skyrocket. And that is a wealth transfer. And in the United States, there's nothing better that shows it than this graph. This is base money from 1918. The Federal Reserve doesn't supply data before that, all the way until 2 years ago. With QE3, this is up here now, and with the pullback in gold, this is down here. If you could take these lines back here, back to 1913, before the Federal Reserve, they converge. There was an equivalent amount of base money to gold at the Treasury. They expanded that, which was a lie, and then they had problems in the 30s, and there were bank runs. And they revalued gold in 1934 to 35 bucks an ounce, and the value of the gold at the Treasury once again equaled the value of all the paper currency, the base money in circulation. And then we go through World War II, this big expansion for World War II, and North Korea and Vietnam and Johnson's Great Society in the 60s and the 70s. And gold became free trading August 15th of 71. And the will of the public and the free market bid the value of the gold at the Treasury up until it once again equaled the value of all the currency in circulation. The opportunity is the spread between these two. This was the amount of opportunity. And so back in the year 2000, it was the greatest, it's as great an opportunity as existed here in 1970. But now with this pullback and the expansion of the currency supply that we've seen with QE3, we have the greatest opportunity in history laid at your feet right now. I believe that the stocks are a good thing, but I also believe that everybody should have some real physical gold and silver. I don't give advice. I never tell people what to do. But what I do is I buy gold and silver, physical. And so now, in a Kondratiev winter and in currency crisis, what happens is you wake up one day and the opportunity is gone. This is the Russian ruble from 1919 up until today, and there's these enormous revaluations. This is during the Russian Revolution, the revaluations of the currency. But look at the number of revaluations that they've had, and when you see the scale of these revaluations, it's just absolutely mind-boggling how much purchasing power the Russian government kept on stealing from their population.